Whew. Hey, Chrissy. How you doing? How you doing, sweet pea? Glad to see you. Oh, shit. Well, here we are. It's that time again. Some of y'all might not know what the hell's going on. Some of y'all do. We're welcome to Story Time with Ed, and my daughter's on her way to work. I hope you have a good night tonight, honey. I really do. Looking forward to here in a couple of weeks. Get to hang out with all my kids. It ought to be fun. Anyway, shit the bed. I was gonna say something and now I done forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna talk to all of y'all. Man, y'all, we've been having some pretty crazy weather lately. A lot of rain, but of course, didn't get rain exactly where we needed it. We needed it on up the river. But I ain't bitching about it, because good God, any rain anywhere right now, we've been needing it. So thank God for the rain. I'm alright with the lake being low, but that's just me. But anyway, hey Cheryl, how you doing? Man. So yeah, the rain's been good. It's that damn hail. Fucking shit. Jesus, man, that shit's been tearing us up past couple of years during storm season. That damn hail been a motherfucker, ain't it? All my years, I ain't never been through this much hail. But, what do? Just kind of hope when it goes past and everything, just hope when it goes past, you still got windows in the house. Because, God knows the other night I was kind of worried about some of the windows here at the mansion. They took quite a beating, and of course the windows in the mansion, those are special order windows, specialty items. Kind of hard to replace them, but if you do, you do, right? That's what happens when you live in a multi-billion-dollar mansion and shit. Everything's got to be custom, special order. But anywho, Ooh. Well, hope Freddie was alright getting caught in that. That ain't no fun. I've been there. Been there, done that. uh, hopefully everything worked out good and he made it home safe. Well, I'm sure he did, otherwise, probably would have heard something by now. But, anywho, so, again, me and my infinite wisdom and shit, and forgetting that I no longer have a crew and a secretary around here, because everybody pissed me off and I fired them. There's been some birthdays, but once again, I don't remember to write shit down, so I don't remember people's birthdays. Hell, I don't even remember mine. Hell, I couldn't even tell you when my daddy's birthday is. Or they say I have a sister. Pretty sure I'm an only child, but they say I have a sister, and I sure as fuck don't know when her birthday is either. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So anyway, if you had a birthday in the last 3 weeks since the last time we seen each other, I just want to say happy birthday to y'all. Hope y'all had some good birthdays. Can't really think of any other special occasions that's happened lately. Nothing spectacular's happened to me, that's for sure. Just same old shit, different day. Get up, go to work, come home, shower, eat, sleep, wash, rinse, and repeat. But then there's the highlight of my evenings, when I get to see all of y'all and do this. So I'm really glad to see all y'all tonight, and we're gonna read a story. Again, it's a brand new book. I ain't never read this book. I ain't even opened this book. Have no idea what it's about or anything. But, surprise, surprise. That's the MO around here at Storytime with Ed. You just get a book, you don't look at it, you just read the sumbitch. And, cross your fingers and hope for the best. You know what I mean? So, we've got a book tonight by Jen Genevieve, and again, never read this book, hadn't opened this book, don't know shit about this book, just know that it is entitled it's not entitled that, but it's entitled Beth's Smelly Beaver. So, we are gonna read Beth's Smelly Beaver. So here we go. Beth had a beaver. It was so furry and cute, but there was a problem, causing a dispute. Beth's beaver had a scent like no other. Everyone commented, even Beth's mother. Well, that's what happens when you have a smelly beaver running around. People gonna notice that. And hey, there's Cousin Dusty over in the big city of Lufkin, Texas. Good to see you. Glad you're watching. You know, hope you're holding it down good there in Lufkin. Well, I guess it ain't real close, but you know, our other little cousin Josh was up around that East Texas area over the past week or so, there in Denison. I don't know, is Denison close to Lufkin? I don't think so. Fuck, I don't know. I don't know shit about East Texas. Except it's full of fucking weirdos and shit from Louisiana mostly. But, anyway. On with the story. Beth, your beaver smells so bad. Please give it a wash. That's what her mama's saying to her. You gotta wash your beaver, girl. Wash your beaver. The worst comments came from her boyfriend, Josh. He's even telling her straight up, your beaver stinks. Well, you know, as a boyfriend or a husband, you know, that's kind of your duty to let her know when her beaver stinks. And so, you know, if she's gonna have a pet beaver, she's gonna have to learn to take care of it. No, you ain't late, Jenny. You just a little behind. You know what? Just for Jenny, we'll start the book over again. You're already asking for an encore? Good grief. We'll see. Don't, one thing about story time with Ed, we aim to please, and you never say never. So, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna please Miss Jenny, and we are gonna start the book over. So, this book is entitled Beth's Smelly Beaver. So, Beth had a beaver. It was so furry and cute, but there was a problem that was causing a dispute. Beth's beaver had a scent like no other. Everyone commented on it, even Beth's mother. Beth, your beaver smells so bad. Please give it a wash. The worst comments came from her boyfriend, Josh. And again, if she's gonna have a pet beaver, it's, you know, as husband, boyfriend, you know, that kind of stuff, it's your duty to let her know when her pet beaver is starting to have an odor to it. Your beaver is wild and unruly. It needs a damn cleaning. It's been like this for ages, but now I have to intervene. Beth's boyfriend had to leave her because of her smelly beaver. Well, you know, if you're gonna have that pet beaver and you ain't gonna take care of it, you know, he gotta go. I mean, that's just how things go these days. You know, nobody puts up with anything anymore. But, Beth began to cry. She couldn't take the pain. She yelled, "That's 10 years down the drain." And Josh is telling her, "You get that smelly beaver the fuck on out of my house. Serious now, go on, get." Beth took her beaver for a walk to try and clear her head. As she walked, she could hear whispers, and her face turned red. There ain't even other people around telling her, "Good Lord, woman, your beaver stinks." She raced home to give her beaver a proper inspection. She thought maybe it has some sort of an infection. Well, I don't know. I don't know much about beavers, so could have an infection. I ain't a vet. Couldn't tell you. But I believe, Jenny, I believe you are correct. She probably needs to take this thing to the vet. I mean, I'm sure it ain't had its shots. So, you got a beaver running around unmedicated. Seems kind of dangerous to me. She took her beaver to the tub and gave it a good old scrub. Well, you gotta try things. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. You you never know till you try it, right? The next day, her beaver was shiny and clean. Beth thought it was definitely ready to be seen. She even telling her beaver that it looks cute. Well, I mean, sometimes you gotta boost a beaver's confidence, I mean, I don't know how to boost a beaver's confidence. Never been asked to. But she went for a walk and bumped into Josh. Josh waved and smiled, but as they got closer, he shouted, "Oh my gosh!" Josh is with another girl now, and Beth's over here thinking that he done went and downgraded. Pretty sure Josh's new woman ain't got no smelly beaver tagging along, but who knows? Well, yeah, sometimes you just gotta kind of give that beaver a boost there, Jenny. It helps. It helps. Josh plugged his nose and ran away. Beth went straight to the hospital. She could not delay. Well, there you go. Gonna take that beaver to the vet now. Gotta try to figure something out here, because apparently this is an unnatural smelling beaver. Dr. Seymour Bush gave Beth's beaver the once over. He sniffed and he coughed, and he tried to maintain composure. And it's pretty bad when even the doctor's looking at things going, "Oh shit, the bed." Whew. Yeah. "I'm afraid it's not good news, my dear," the doctor said. "All underneath all that fur, your beaver is dry, angry, and red. Well, the last thing you want is a angry, infected beaver on your hands. Pretty sure that's not a good thing to have going on in your life. But oh, gee whiz. Please give your beaver a trim and stroke it more often. Then your beaver's attitude will begin to soften." And even the doctor asking, if he can stroke her beaver for her. That's a nice doctor right there. If he wants to help you stroke your beaver, says a lot about a man that wants to help a woman stroke her beaver. But Beth did as the doctor said and stroked her beaver night and day. Beth's beaver was happy and was a happy and content pet. Regularly stroked and always wet. Well, you know, when them beavers dry out, you know, it just, you know, they're a natural water animal. You know, I mean, yeah, they live in the swamp. They build dams, you know, and you know, they're used to being in the water, wet. Keeps them from drying out and, you know, getting smelly like that and turning angry and red and everything like that. But anyway, that is the end of Beth's Smelly Beaver. And I hope y'all enjoyed it. And there was a couple of y'all popped in kind of late. It was my cousin Sonny. She dropped in for a minute. Just figured I'd say hey to my cousin Sonny. But anyway, you know, I can't help it. I can't help it. You know, I keep saying all the time we ain't gonna do encores, you know, and stuff like that. But when you got a very pretty woman like Jenny asking you for round 2, how do you say no to that? I mean, good gosh. And Jenny, it was my pleasure for starting that book over for you. And just for that, yes, Jenny, we do have another book. I was ready for you, and I was actually hoping you would ask for a second presentation. And so yes, we do have another book tonight per Jenny's request. And so we're gonna go with the good apple crown tonight. We've kind of weaning ourselves off the Jack Daniels, but it's probably better for me anyway. But so we just happen to have it handy, as a matter of fact. How you like that? That was just within arm's reach. We didn't have to go to the library shelves or nothing. So we have book number 2 tonight. And this is for all you dog lovers out there. I actually picked this one out just especially for Jenny, because I know how much she loves her dog. And you know, anybody that keeps up with Jenny knows how much she loves her dog. And actually, how can you not love Jenny's dog? Rocky, feel like I know him. But so anyway, it ain't about Rocky though. You know, this book ain't. But it is for my dog people out there. It's a book entitled I Trip Over My Wiener. So here we go. As most of us can attest and can confirm that wieners come in all shapes and sizes, long or hairy, skinny or fat. My wiener is long, it's close to the floor, and it loves to chase a pussycat. Well, I'm glad somebody's is. 'Cause I know mine damn sure don't come close. But, I like to take my wiener to parties and let him meet all of my friends. He loves it when they stroke him. He wishes it would never end. I think there's a bunch of us out there like that. We just love the attention. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, never mind. We're talking about wiener dogs. See, mine just goes. But he loves getting attention. He likes being the star of the show. He loves it when people give him a kiss just to say hello. Most of us do. I mean, what better way to say hi? Am I right? Y'all know. Well, I took my wiener to the park so I could play with him. Now that's the kind of stuff that does get, you know, people's names going across your desk, Jenny. Well, in certain circumstances, taking your wiener dog to the park usually doesn't, you know, get you into that part of the system. But, I tripped over my wiener, and it was really grim. Well, damn. Tripped over a chihuahua. Was, had that happen before. Tripped over my blue heeler one time. She was pretty lazy. She just kind of laid there. Wouldn't get out of your way, and I tripped over her. But no, I don't. Not in that, you know, circumstance do I want to sit across your desk, Jenny. You know, if it's just purely a social call, I'm good with it. But I don't want to be in there business related or anything like that. But, so I tripped over my wiener, and it was pretty grim. A lady ran over. Her name was Kelly. "Are you okay?" she asked, as I lay flat on my belly. Oh, well, Kelly's even asking if he's falling for her. Well, Kelly got some good jokes, you know. Hey, I kind of like that, you know, in a woman. Can just pop off with something smart ass like that. I mean, come on. How do you not like that? But is your wiener okay? Let me take a look, Kelly loudly cried. And of course I'm, you know, that old boy's sitting over here going, well, give him a stroke and see. He'll be just fine. I think he's hurt and needs help. That was a barefaced lie. I don't think he needed help, but, you know, my wiener was fine. He even stood up to attention. He loves it when someone shows him some affection. Well, most wieners do like that. Very affectionate things, them wieners is. And, my wiener likes to go fast. He likes it when we race. I trip over my wiener and I'll land straight on my face. Well, again, problems I don't have. I don't know what kind of advice to give this old boy in this circumstance. It is a problem many wish to have. That ain't no shit. Some may say it's a stroke of luck. It's not always easy having a long wiener. Sometimes it really sucks. Well, I mean, pros and cons to everything, right? You know, you just, hey Shelly, just pros and cons to everything. And he's got such a big wiener, I guess, that I walk a little funny just to avoid tripping over my wiener and getting annoyed. I mean, you trip over it enough, I'm sure it does get a little annoying. But so I was out for a walk one day and it was really sunny. I bumped into an old friend, and she was a yummy mummy. Pretty sure they call them MILFs. But, wow, your wiener is so big. I didn't know they came in that size. My wiener tried to jump in between her thighs. This dog, man, this dog is killing me right at the moment. Steady now, the yummy mummy ranted. As I walked away, I tripped and face planted. Even his wiener's calling him an idiot at this point. I mean, good God, how many times are you gonna trip over a wiener dog? My wiener was always hanging around. It's always in the way. Again, not a problem that I've ever had. He was always up for playing every night and day. Oh, to be young again. The next morning, I went downstairs for breakfast. I was starving, I'll admit. My wiener got under my feet. I tumbled, went arse over tit. I'm pretty sure that means you went, yeah, pretty sure you ended up on your noggin on that one. But, well, damn. I broke my arm and hurt my leg. The nurse was really cute. My wiener stood up to attention and gave her a salute. Well, that's an awfully good trained wiener right there. But, she gave a wink and pushed me back to her place. My wiener got caught in the wheels. I tripped and fell on my face. Well, pretty sure if your wiener's getting caught between the wheels, you got bigger problems. But having a wiener this size might seem fun to you. It's not fun. I'm here to shake that taboo. There he goes, tripping over his wiener dog again. Good grief. We're getting close, y'all. We're getting close. This is and again, this is problems I've never had in my entire life. Many nights I weep. My wiener mops up my tears. Why me, God? Why? Why do I have to live with such a big wiener? The fact is, it's hard living life as a tripod. Apparently because he got a wiener dog that thinks it's his third leg. And there you go. That was it. That was it. Book number 2 for the night. That was for you, Jenny. And Justin, take that fucking bullshit and get on out of here with something with that. You know, you got a good, you make a good point, Jenny. They could meet up. You never know. You never know. Appropriate sparks may be flying. Somebody cues that power ballad. There you go. Sparks. Wieners and smelly beavers. That's what we're about tonight. So, there you go. Book number 2. And yes, that was for you, Jenny. Thank you very, very much for watching. I very much appreciate it. And so, is it close to Justin's birthday? Huh. Again, I don't know people's birthdays, so you know I'm terrible like that. Lack of oxygen in my brain, I forget things quite easily these days. But anyway, we're kind of coming to the end of tonight's episode. Now, Charlie, what do I need to be ashamed of? I mean, besides, you know, having you for a friend. I don't know. Actually, I ain't ashamed to have Charlie Burton as my friend. He's damn good people right there. And, what sister? The fuck you talking about, Shelly? I don't have a sister. I'm an only child. I don't know why people keep insisting that I have a sister. Anyway. So, with that, we're going to go ahead and just say happy early birthday to my cousin Justin. And apparently some weirdo that people keep thinking is my sister. You know, there's other people with the same last name as me that ain't related to me. You know, just because we have the same last name and shit don't mean we're related. I don't know. But, well, Charlie, that's just an awful thing to say to me. The next story time, I don't have a precise date, but it will be 3 weeks from now, the night before my next autoimmune treatment. But I will let you know as soon as things are set in stone, and you know, you'll get a reminder from me there, Jenny. Just 'cause, you know, you're one of my favorites watching. What can I say? And I do really appreciate that, Jenny. I really do appreciate you doing that for me. And Spring Harmony, yes, I will send you a reminder as well. Again, thank y'all to everybody, you know, watching, and the millions and millions around the world that are watching this. glad y'all tuned in tonight. And look forward to doing this again here in 3 weeks. We'll do it again. We're gonna have fun doing it. By God. So, to every single one of y'all, just remember, wash your beavers and don't trip over your wieners. That's some pretty sound advice if you ask me. There you go with that bullshit again, Justin. I'm gonna take back my happy birthday to you. You keep that shit up. But anyway, so again, thank y'all for watching, and we will see y'all again in 3 weeks. Good night, Jenny. Hope you have a great day tomorrow. And we'll talk at y'all later. Love every single one of you. Bye, y'all.